Hello, New York Giants fans, and welcome to your Giants News Roundup here on YouTube for Tuesday, March 22nd. I'm your host, Ed Valentine of Big Blue View, and your New York Giants had a pretty busy Monday morning, losing one player and signing two. First, let's talk about the player that the Giants lost. They saw edge defender Lorenzo Carter, 2018 third-round pick, sign with the Atlanta Falcons. It wasn't unexpected to lose Carter, who really had a mostly disappointing 4 seasons with the Giants, although he did have a really productive stretch over the final 4 games of the 2021 season when he had 5 sacks in those 4 games, really the best stretch of Carter's career, and made you think that maybe, just maybe, the Giants would look at that and think that Carter was starting to turn a corner and that the Giants' new regime with GM Joe Schoen and head coach Brian Daboll, along with defensive coordinator Don Wink Martindale, might try to bring Carter back to see if there was something there, to see if maybe that 4-game stretch at the end of the season indicated that Carter was finally beginning to turn a corner and maybe be the dominant defensive player the Giants had hoped he would be back when they drafted him in 2018. Mike Garofalo of NFL Network reported that the Giants did make a bid to keep Carter, but were unable to do so, outbid by the Atlanta Falcons. So Carter, who played at the University of Georgia, gets to go home and play for the Atlanta Falcons. The Giants did add 2 more players on Monday as Joe Schoen continued to go the free agent route, to go shopping at Job Lot or at the dollar store, whatever you want to call it. He's not shopping at Macy's. He's not shopping at Gimbel's. He's not shopping at the top of the market. Schoen is trolling the bottom of the market for useful players, guys looking for opportunities, guys who have connections to the Giants coaching staff, who might fit what the Giants want to do on offense and on defense. And the Giants added 2 of those types of players on Monday. They signed running back Matt Breida, who has been around the NFL since 2017, been a pretty efficient running back, never averaged less than 4.3 yards per carry in a season, never been used at a high volume, really more of a change of pace running back, pass catching back, speed kind of a back, guy who should be able to come in and fill at least part of the role that Devontae Booker had for the Giants last year. I don't look at this as a sign that the Giants are going to move on from Saquon Barkley. Matt Breida is not going to push Barkley out the door. If the Giants do move on from Saquon Barkley, they're going to have to find a better option than Matt Breida to be their every down running back. But this is really the Giants finding a decent veteran backup running back at a lower cost than what they were paying for Devontae Booker. So Matt Breida is your new veteran backup running back for the New York Giants. The other signing that the Giants announced on Monday, and this one happened kind of in an interesting way because we were on a conference call with Jamil Douglas and then Matt Breida, and when we thought that call was over, Giants PR said that we would be joined by Jihad Ward. And the interesting thing about that was that the signing of Jihad Ward had not yet been announced. None of the NFL insiders had it. The Giants hadn't announced it. So pretty much we were told on the call that Ward was signing with the Giants. So that caught us, Giants media caught us off guard. But we did get to talk to Ward for a couple of minutes. Ward is a guy that's been around the NFL, for a little bit, former 2nd-round draft choice, guy who played for Wink Martindale for a couple of years in Baltimore, I believe in 2019 and 2020, played for Martindale, played last year for the Jacksonville Jaguars, had 3 sacks playing for the Ravens in 2020. Guy who is 6'5", 287 pounds, can move up and down the defensive line, can maybe play a little bit standing up on the edge. Useful piece. Guy who said that he was excited to come back and play for Martindale. Said that he thought Martindale did a really good job utilizing him in the 2 seasons that he played for the Ravens. So really a depth piece there for the Giants, you know, having lost Lorenzo Carter, having lost Austin Johnson on their offensive line, a guy who's familiar with Wink Martindale's system, and a guy who I'm sure that Martindale pushed for the Giants to bring in as they continue to try and fill out the roster the best they can while having little to no salary cap money to play with. So a couple of additions to your Giants roster on Monday. Again, Matt Breida, running back, who did have a cup of coffee with the Buffalo Bills last season. That's one of several stops that Breida's had during his NFL career. And Jihad Ward, defensive end, most recently with the Jacksonville Jaguars. All right, Giants fans, please subscribe here on YouTube if you like what you hear, if you like what you see. And remember, please check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Join our website at bigblueview.com. Pretty much anywhere you get information, except for TikTok. That's a place we just do not go. You can find a bigblueview.com outlet to get your Giants information. So Giants fans, thank you as always for listening, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.